Chloe Kim is not a name most people in the US wouldn't recognize. In fact, her name is widely known across the globe, specifically in the sports scene. She had been out of the picture for a while, but a recent update from her had a great impact on the world. Well, the world of sports. For those who do not know her, what rock have you been living under for years? Kidding. For those not familiar with the name, Chloe Kim is an American snowboarder who won an Olympic gold medal in the halfpipe event in 2018. Now, some may ask, what's so special about that? Admittedly, earning a gold medal is not new to US athletes, and therefore fans. But here's the thing, at age 17, Chloe Kim was the youngest woman in Olympic history to earn a gold medal in the event. Now that's definitely something, wouldn't you agree? Understandably, she didn't stop there. 4 years later, Chloe won a second consecutive gold medal in the halfpipe, and with that, she became the first woman to achieve that feat. And so, because of this, among other things, Chloe Kim is arguably the greatest female snowboarder of all time, despite being born in 2000. That's not something to be taken lightly. Why? Simply because although snowboarding was invented in 1965 by Shemin Papen, it was officially declared as part of the Winter Olympic sport in 1998. That's 2 years before Chloe was even born. What's more, because of this, she could conceivably compete at several more Winter Olympics. Yes, it means that she can still go a long way in her career since she started at a fairly early age. In fact, Chloe first made herself known to the public at just 14 years old at the 2015 X Games, when she became the youngest ever winner of a gold medal, taking the prize in the superpipe ahead of Kelly Clark, another American snowboarder who won halfpipe gold at the 2002 Winter Olympics. And after having achieved such a remarkable feat, Chloe Kim only continued to propel forward. So it was not surprising that the records continued to tumble. She won X Games gold again the next year, and in the US Snowboarding Grand Prix, she became the first female boarder to land back-to-back 1080s. She has 6 Winter X titles, all in superpipe. It would probably have been more, except she was too young to compete at the Sochi 2014 Olympic Winter Games. Many had pointed out that it was an event she was already talented enough to win a medal at. She proved that in her first taste of Olympic action at the Lillehammer 2016 Winter Youth Olympic Games. There, Chloe was head and shoulders ahead of the competition, winning halfpipe and slopestyle gold. She also notched the highest score in YOG snowboarding halfpipe history and acted as the USA flag bearer. See, she was more than ready for it. As a matter of fact, she had been ready as soon as she could get on a snowboard. Chloe Kim's parents were both Korean immigrants to the United States, as you may have guessed by now given her last name. Anyhow, encouraged by her father, Chloe began snowboarding at age 4 at a ski resort in California's San Gabriel Mountains. She started snowboarding competitively soon thereafter. Even at a young age, people recognized her talent when they saw it. And so, between ages 8 and 10, Chloe lived with an aunt in Switzerland, where she trained regularly in the Alps. After returning to California, she joined a developmental team and continued to progress in her sport. 2 years before her Olympic debut, she made her debut at the X Games, one of the main venues for international snowboarding competitions. While she was only 13 years old at the time, she won a silver medal in the superpipe competition. That said, she was the youngest competitor ever to garner a medal at the X Games. The youngest competitor ever to garner a medal at the X Games, and the youngest woman in Olympic history to earn a gold medal in the halfpipe. I mean, those are more than enough for her to be known across the globe, not just in the sports scene. She basically etched her name in history books, which athletes and fans know is not something easy to achieve. Then, in January 2018, Chloe once again won the X Games superpipe title in Aspen. There, the 17-year-old Olympic favorite delivered a pressure-packed final run, coming through with her patented back-to-back 1080 jumps to edge out Arielle Gold, an American Olympic medalist snowboarder. "I like being in a situation like that, if it makes any sense," Kim said. "It makes me more hungry to land a run, and especially to land back-to-back 10s. It was also then that the other women in the Winter X Games halfpipe sent a message. They're not just going to hand Kim the gold medal at the Pyeongchang Olympics. However, a month later, she entered the 2018 Winter Olympics in Pyeongchang, South Korea, as the strong favorite to win the halfpipe gold medal, and surprise, surprise, she came out as an Olympic champion. Chloe Kim easily advanced to the halfpipe finals, during which she immediately took a commanding lead with a score of 93.75 on the first of her 3 runs in the competition. She fell during her second run. However, her nearest opponent, Liu Jiayu of China, could not overtake her and eventually claimed the silver medal with a score of 89.75. Having already clinched the gold, Kim pushed her own score to 98.25 with a spectacular final run that included 2 consecutive 1080 jumps, 3 full turns in the air. She was the first woman to land back-to-back 1080 jumps in an Olympic competition. At the bottom, the youngest female Olympic gold medalist on snow stood tearfully atop the podium. She shared a photo through a tweet later on. "I hate crying, but I'll give myself a pass for this one. Thank you everyone for the love. Stoked to bring home the gold," she captioned the photo. The following year, she successfully defended her X Games Superpipe title in Aspen in 2019, to no one's surprise, really. She then subsequently took a break from competition and entered Princeton University. Kim later took a leave of absence from Princeton and returned full-time to snowboarding. In 2021, she once again competed in Aspen and claimed her 6th X Games Superpipe gold medal. Then, at the 2022 Winter Olympics in Beijing, Kim continued her dominance. The American held the lead from the opening round in the Beijing 2022 final at the Genting Snow Park in the Zhangjiakou Mountains. And so, Chloe Kim claimed her 2nd successive Olympic snowboard women's halfpipe gold medal in style. With all this success added to her already impressive list of accolades, Chloe Kim surprised everyone when she opted out of the 2022-23 halfpipe season. This decision came after her hard-earned lessons throughout her career, emphasizing that taking care of her mental well-being should enhance her longevity in the sport. She learned that to be healthy and happy, she needs balance in her life, and not just be Chloe Kim the snowboarder. "It's just nice to be me again," she said. "My life has been insane for the past couple of years. I finally have this time to just take a step back and make the non-snowboarder Chloe happy." Now, more than a year later, Chloe took to Instagram to announce that she's back to being snowboarder Chloe. "Back on the horsey," she said in the post. That said, fans and rivals alike are looking forward to seeing her on the slopes again and watching where she goes from here. Do you know who else is worth looking forward to seeing compete? Noah Lyles, that's who. Watch this to find out why.